Hello, Assalamualaikum. Good day, everyone. Okay, my name is Hazim bin Azman, and thank you for joining us. Today, we are delighted to present our topic, the role of finance for small and medium-sized enterprise in Malaysia, a sector that forms the backbone of our national economy. In this presentation, we will dive into several key areas. First, we will define what SMEs are in the Malaysian context, highlighting their diversity in scale and sector. Then, we will explore the common financial challenge this business face, from limited access to credit to cash flow constraints. And the next, we will discuss how SMEs contribute significantly to economic growth, job creation, and innovation. We will also examine the various forms of financial support and incentive provided by the government to nurture SME development. And finally, we will look into a real-world case study of a loan rejection scenario to understand the implication and possible solution. Each team member will be taking on a specific section, sharing insight, data, and examples to paint a clear picture of the financial landscape SMEs operate in. Whether you are a student, entrepreneur, or policymaker, we hope this presentation sparks thought and encourage support for these vital enterprises. With that, let's get started and uncover the financial habit of Malaysia SME sector.
Hello, hi, my name is Muhammad Fakrubini bin Omar Rashid. So I will be presenting what are SMEs. So let's move on to know what are SMEs. So basically they are classified primarily based on two criteria: annual turnover and sector of operation, namely manufacturing and services. Let's begin with the small enterprises category shown on the left of the slide. In the manufacturing sector, a small enterprise is defined as one with an annual turnover of the less than 50 million ringgit. In the service sector, the threshold is lower, a turnover of less than 20 million ringgit. These are typically businesses that operate on the smaller scale, often with the fewer employees and limited operation capacity, but they are remain vital in the local supply chains, job creation, and entrepreneurship. Alright, so moving on to the medium enterprises presented on the right of the slide. For the manufacturing, these are the businesses with an annual turnover between 50 million ringgit and 300 million ringgit. For the services, the turnover range is between 20 million ringgit and 100 million ringgit. Medium enterprises usually have more structured operation, larger team, and broader market reach. They often serve as a key suppliers or partners to larger corporations both domestically and internationally. It is important to highlight that SMEs collectively account for more than 88% of the businesses establishment in Malaysia. This statistic reflects their significant role in the driving national GDP, fostering innovation, and supporting employment across various sectors. The donut chart in the center usually illustrates the composition of SMEs, demonstrating how small and medium enterprise together from the overwhelming majority of the businesses in the country. Understanding this definition help policymakers, financial institutions, and support agency tailor assistance, grant, and regulatory frameworks to meet the specific needs of this enterprise.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Azmina. I'm going to continue with challenges faced by Malaysian SMEs. So let's discuss the challenges faced by SMEs in Malaysia. Despite their significant contributions to the economy, SMEs face several hurdles. There are the first one, access to financing. One of the biggest obstacles is access to loans. Many SMEs lack proper financial records or collateral, making it difficult to secure financing from banks. The second one is rising operational costs. The cost of raw materials and utilities continues to increase, and this puts a strain on the profitability of small businesses. The third one is labor shortages. There's a shortage of skilled workers, particularly in the manufacturing and tech sectors. This limits SMEs' ability to grow and remain competitive. And the fourth one is adoptions of technology. Many SMEs still struggle to implement digital tools or integrate new technologies, preventing them from improving efficiency or expanding their market reach. This issue, among others, significantly affect the growth prospects of SMEs.
Now, let's look at the economic contributions of SMEs to Malaysia. SMEs plays a crucial role in the country's GDP, contributing about 38%. Additionally, they provide 66% of the nation's total employment. These enterprises not only generate jobs but also help diversify the economy by driving innovation in sectors like manufacturing, agriculture, and services. Through their involvement in local and international markets, SMEs stimulate economic growth and contribute to social stability by reducing unemployment rates.
Number 4, government initiative to support SMEs. The Malaysian government has introduced several initiatives to help SMEs thrive. The first one is SME Corp Malaysia. This government agency supports SME through funding, advisory services and business development program. Number 2 is My Digital, a key initiative aimed of helping SME digitalize their operations. By adopting digital technologies, SMEs can improve their productivity and expand their customer base. The third one is financial support and incentive. The government offers various programs such as grant, subsidies and tax relief to encourage innovation and business expansion within the SME sector. These initiatives are designed to foster a favorable environment for SMEs to grow, innovate, and contribute to the nation's economy.
Alright, to conclude, let's explore a real-life scenario involving a Malaysian SME that faced rejection when applying for a loan from a commercial bank. This case highlights several critical shortcomings that ultimately led to the rejection and offers a valuable lesson for business owners seeking financial support. Alright, the number one is inadequate financial records. The SME in question lack comprehensive financial documentation such as audit income statements, balance sheets, and cash flow projections. The absence made it extremely difficult for the bank to evaluate the company profitable liquidity and overall financial health. Without transparent record, lenders are unable to quantify risk or justify the loan amount requested. Okay. The lesson is SMEs must prioritize proper bookkeeping and engage financial professional to prepare accurate, organized financial statements. And number two is lack of collateral. Okay, the business was unable to provide sufficient collateral such as property, equipment, or inventory to secure the loan. Okay. Collateral serves as the bank's safety net in case the borrower defaults, and without it, the risk shifts entirely to the lender. Even with the strong revenue potential, the absence of tangible asset made the SME less credible in the eyes of the bank. Okay, the lesson we learned is SMEs should assess their available assets and explore alternative financial methods, including government guaranteed schemes and required minimal collaterals. Number three is weak business plans. The SME's business plan lack depth and strategic foresight. It fails to clearly articulate target markets, address competitive threats, provide contingency plans for market volatility or operational disruptions. This signal to the bank that the company might struggle to remain sustainable long term. The lesson we learn is a business plan must be more than a vision. It should demonstrate critical thinking, realistic goals, and well-defined risk management strategy. This case serves as a wake-up call for SMEs. Securing financial isn't solely about needs, it's about providing capability, strong documentation, solid assets backing, and a clear strategic roadmap aren't just good practice. They are vital ingredients in building lender confidence.
On to the next slide is the conclusion. So to conclude that small and medium enterprise or SMEs are undeniably crucial to the Malaysia economy. They are not only account for the vast majority of the businesses establishment but also contribute significantly to employment, innovation and GDP growth. However, despite their importance, SMEs continue to face various challenges. This conclude limited access to financing, rising operational costs, and personnel labor shortages. Such obstacles can hinder their ability to scale, complete, and adapt to a changing market demands. Recognizing the importance of SMEs, the Malaysian government has implemented various incentive and support program aims at addressing these issues. These include financial aid scheme, capacity building program, digitalization incentive, and regulation reform to ease the burden on the business owners. By overcoming these barriers through continuous support and innovation, SMEs are well positioned to maintain and even expand their vital role in the nation's economic development. Ultimately, the sustainability and success of SMEs are the key to ensuring inclusive and resilient growth for the Malaysia in the year ahead.
For the references, we would now like to acknowledge our sources, including articles from The Age Malaysia on how Malaysian SMEs are navigating challenges and embracing digitalization, and of course, reports from SME Corps Malaysia. These sources provided valuable insights into the challenges faced by SMEs and the government's support initiatives.